Hi, I'm Drew, and today I'm going to show you how to Mylar. The first step is going to be to roll out the Mylar. The next step is going to be to wrap the book in Mylar and make sure you have enough slack to cover the book flaps as well. And then you gotta cut it. So now what you have to do is make sure that the Mylar is going to be as tall as the book, and make sure that it lines up. So it would be 13 1/4. Sometimes the Mylar is a little longer than the ruler, so what I like to do is I like to give it a fold first, so you'll be cutting through 2 layers of Mylar instead of just one. So you make sure that it's measured and flush with both sides. Then you pinch here, take the book out, line up the bottom edges, and there it is. And you just give it a nice even fold. So this was, what again? 13 1/4 inches tall. Then cut it once again. And typically, if you have scraps that are more than 9 inches tall, you want to put them to the side for other books you can use later, so you don't have to roll out a whole new piece. But if you don't, and they're small like this, you just toss them in the recycling bin. And after that, you want to begin wrapping the book in the Mylar and kind of make sure it's straight, it's flush with the top. If it's a little over, you can shave it off if you want. But if you're not too picky, a little bit over didn't hurt anybody. So you basically want to do the same thing. You want to pinch the back edge of this. Take the book out. Always make sure that the factory cut sides of the Mylar is what you're lining up, because the factory cut is much straighter than what we as humans can do. Then you kind of want to flip it over, and you're going to want to do the same on the 4 edges. This one is much more precise than the other. Then you want to do it again to kind of give it a square shape. Lined up with the factory cut side, and then kind of want to give it a little bit of a fold to kind of square it up. Give it a nice even square, and you do the same thing on the other side. You always want to make sure when you're folding the 4 edges, you want to make sure that little swipe that I do, you want to make sure that the Mylar is as close to the book itself as possible without being too tight, because if it's too tight, then the dust jacket gets wavy, and we don't want that. That just looks bad, and it's not good for the dust jacket. Again, and that is how you Mylar a book. The reason we Mylar is because it protects the dust jacket from any further damage. If it's already taken damage, then we can't really help that, but it'll protect it from any sort of spilling or tearing or scraping or anything like that, and it just preserves what we can to preserve the dust jacket. So we put Mylar on to protect the dust jacket.